Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're learning a very easy DIY tutorial. So I'll be teaching us how to make this ruffled flounce, and it's been attached to an off-shoulder dress. Okay, so the off-shoulder dress might have a little sleeve underneath, but I'm teaching us how to make the flounce. Now to start off, you need to take your shoulder circumference measurement, round shoulder actually. So you measure around like this. Okay, so we're going to be working with this value to create the flounce, right? So we're going to be working with at least ×2 or ×3 of that circumference. What I measured there was 46 inches. So you need to use a very light fabric like satin, or you can use taffeta. This is taffeta here. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to fold the fabric into two like this. Okay, and then you're going to pin. So we're going to have a rectangle. So this is about 10 inches, but I don't need more than 9 inches. Half inch, or it's a 1 inch for the making the gathers and all. Okay, so I'm folding my fabric this way, and the width now of the rectangle is going to be the measurement we made ×3. Okay, so I'll just cut that out and show us. So this is what I'm talking about here. This is my rectangle that I cut out. So the width is, sorry, the length is about 8 inches, 9 inches, I beg your pardon. Okay, and then now the total width now is 3 times the shoulder circumference. Okay, the round shoulder circumference. Now you're going to be working with needle and thread, okay, to make your gathers. If you use machine to do this, it might be slow, it might break around along the way, so I suggest you use needle and thread, and make sure the thread is really long. Okay, so now I'm going to be making ruches with our needle and thread. So, and then make sure you leave the space about 1 inch away from the edge of the fabric. You know, this part will be sewn into the zipper at the back. Okay, so you start making your gathers with the needle and thread. So you can see the way I'm doing it. You just take it in, out. Don't, you know, take too much stitches at a time, so that the thread doesn't get tangled or something. Okay, so you start making the ruches. This is actually faster than making the ruches with your sewing machine. Okay, except of course you have a ruffler. Okay, if you have a ruffler, a ruffler can actually do this, but I still prefer to use hand stitch. So I'll just keep doing this, and I have arrived at this. Okay, this is it. So this is not the end of the tutorial. Please do not be in a hurry. This is not the end. This is just one part. So this is it here. So I'll just like arrange the ruches so that I have my round shoulder circumference back plus extra 2 inches for zipper at the back. Okay, so I've placed this on my mannequin, but this is not the final outcome. This is not the final outcome here. Okay, we still need to do one more thing. Okay, now it's actually looking very flat. So the last step is you're going to separate the fabric like this way. Okay, then we're going to use our needle and thread again to create gathers on the inner fabric. Okay, you won't let it come in contact with the outer part. So let me just show what I'm talking about here. You can see, so you have to separate the outer part there, and then you're going to make gathers like I'm doing right now. You can see that. So this makes the ruffles to come out more. Okay, so I'll just keep passing my thread. In fact, it's the same way you pass the thread the way I was doing initially when I was making the gathers. Okay, but the only difference is that I'm not letting it come in contact with the upper part of the fabric. So I'll just keep doing this till I go round. So doing this makes the ruffles to come out more. Okay, so I'll just keep doing this, and I'll show us the final outcome. You really need to be patient. But it doesn't really take time that much, and the rushes or the gathers doesn't have to be, you know, tiny. Okay, so after I've done it, you can see the difference between this and before we gather the inner part of the fabric. You can see the difference. It comes out more. So if you want your ruffles to be fuller, you can actually increase the length. Instead of using 8 inches like I did, you can make yours to be 10 or longer. Yeah, so I hope you learned something from this tutorial. Kindly give it a thumbs up, leave your comment and reactions, and do not forget to share. Thank you.